Hi, welcome to Sri's Academy. Once again, we are back with the new topic. Just here you are watching the periodic table. In this periodic table, there are 118 elements in it. The total elements are divided into three categories. One is the metals, and second one is the non-metals, and third one is the metalloids. Now, today we are discussing about the metals and non-metals which are present in the periodic table. First of all, let us see the properties of the metals and non-metals. Before we are going to that, here this periodic table can be divided into three colors. One is red and second one is blue and third one is yellow. Whatever the red color will be there, the red color will be the metals and blue color will be the non-metals and yellow is the metalloids. Let us see the properties of the metals and non-metals. Here we are discussing about the metals, the first nature, that will be the lustrous in nature. Lustrous means nothing but shiny in nature. Whenever we have to take in the non-metals, they are not shiny. And metals are the good conductors of electricity and heat. How it will be means, I have shown you one video. Just here, this total circuit will be connected to a metal and a bulb is connected with it and a battery. Whenever we are on the switch, what happens means the flow of the current will be occurred throughout the circuit, and finally what happens means the bulb will glow. By this we are saying that the metals are the good conductors of electricity. Instead of the metals, there are so many metals we have to use. We have to test it: copper, iron, zinc, different types of the metals we have to use. And next one, non-metals. Non-metals are the bad conductors of heat and electricity. If you are taken that one, any non-metal, and if you are connected the same circuit, what happens means the bulb doesn't glow. That means we are saying that non-metals are the bad conductors of heat and electricity. Here metals are malleable in nature. Malleable means we have to made into the beaten into the thin sheets. Here we are observing the aluminum and gold foils, how they are made into the thin sheets. If you are going to the non-metals, they are the non-malleable in nature. That means if you are trying to make a sheets, it is possible it will be made into the powder. Next, metals are the ductile in nature. Ductile means we have to say that the made into the fine wires. When it comes to the non-metals, it won't be possible. They are the non-malleable in nature. Metals are the sonorous in nature. Sonorous means which can made into the sound. Just whenever we are going to the school, one sound that will be very irritating for us, and the same thing that will be very happily we have to enjoy that one. That is the bell. That is sonorous in nature. Non-metals are non-sonorous. If you want to try to make a sound, it can't be possible. Let us see the physical states of some metals and non-metals. Here I have taken the sodium, calcium, magnesium, aluminium, copper, iron and gold. These are all the solids at room temperature. Whereas we have to take in the mercury is a liquid at room temperature. Let us do with the same this non-metals and their states. Here I am taking the oxygen, nitrogen, chlorine and hydrogen. These are all gases at room temperature. Whereas it comes to the iodine, sulfur, carbon is a solid at room temperature. Only bromine is the liquid. These are all the non-metals, maximum gases, solids and liquid in nature. Here once you have to observe this one, mercury is the only metal which is in liquid in state. Non-metals, if you are going to check the non-metals, bromine is the liquid at room temperature. Mainly these are the physical properties of the metals. And finally we are giving the differences between the metals and non-metals. Metals are shiny in nature, that means lustrous in nature. Non-metals are non-shiny, that means non-lustrous. Metals are the good conductors of heat and electricity, whereas non-metals are bad conductor of heat and electricity. When we are taking the density and melting points is very high for the metals, whereas density and melting points are very low for the nonmetals. Metals are the malleable in nature, nonmetals are non-malleable. At room temperature, metals are in solid form except mercury. At room temperature, non-metals are the gaseous state except graphite, that is a carbon, and iodine, and whereas bromine is liquid in nature. Thank you to each and everyone. You are giving the most support. That's why we got the 300 plus subscribers for our channel. Please give me your support. We will give you the more videos and more knowledge to your children and to your friends and to you only. Thank you to one and all.